So welcome back. Now it's time to create some routes. You see we have shop dashboard, and when we click we need to navigate to the pages, and gradually we will make these things according to our expected design, and it will render conditionally. Okay, so go to the app.js. Yes, and here we need browser router. Okay, so we need browser router. We don't need these two things. We don't need count. So we need browser router, wrapping these things. We don't need this, and browser router will come from we have browser router already, React router DOM. And not only we need browser router, we need routes and route. And routes and routers should come from the React router DOM. Can you remember we have installed React router DOM in the previous video. Route should be route. Okay, so we need path. So for home it will be merely slash and element equal to home. But we have no home yet, so we need to create that. And inside source there should be a folder named pages, and inside page there should be home.tsx. Okay, so inside home or fc we are creating bare minimum home page. This is home page. Okay, and to bring it here, home pages. So we need another pages, and that is auth. Inside page there should be a folder named auth, and inside auth we will create register.tsx, registration for registration, and login.tsx. So in the register we don't need import React, so this is register page. And we are writing in the login. Oh, sorry. Okay, this is login page. Login page, and go to the register RAFCE. This is login page. Okay, so we need another thing also. We need to shop page and cart page also. So make that we need inside the page, we need shop dot tsx and card dot tsx. So inside shop dot tsx, this is shop page. This is cart page. Okay, so for shop page, cart page, we need to have over here. Okay, so route, path, register, element, what we need? We need to, what's his name? Register, for register, we need to register, okay? It's not suggesting us. Let's see. Register. Export default register cannot be saved. I'm saving the file. Let's see. Register. Yet it's not suggesting. Maybe we need to give it capital letter, right? Register. Yeah, right now we are getting register. It should come from pages, auth, and register. And along with that, we need to log in. And what's his name? We should do the same thing over here also. I have selected 3 cursor. It should be 2. So this is login. So it should come from auth. So we have home shop. So we have shop page. Okay. So what about shop? Yeah, we got. So we can write the capital letter also, the name file name. Okay, shop page. Shop page. Shop page pages shop. And another thing we need cart page. Okay. cart page, cart page. Okay. Okay, these are the routes, and we are using browser routes and route. So in the menu, we will create link, and by this link it will come to the expected page. So go to the menu to have a test. Inside the component menu, so home page, we should bring link over here. Link from React router DOM, and it should be link instead of ASR it should be 2. And this is cart page, this is shop page, so we should use link. Link to cart. This 2 is coming. So we have link, and we should bring link over here. Link instead of a it should be link. So link it should be link, and instead of ASR it should be 2. So we will rectify it. So let's see. So if we create shop page, this is shop page. Okay, if we create cart page, this is shop page, cart page, and if we click home page, in home page there is a extra 2 over here, below cart, these 2. So navigation is working. I am just showing you just bare minimum. So we will, this is register. Oh, I have not registered. Oh, this is register. Okay, register login. Okay, create link over here, and to to so if we register login page, both are login page. So both are login page. There is a wrong over here. This is login page, this is login page, this is register page. Register page. Okay, shop, this is shop page, cart, this is cart page, register page, login page. And you see page is not rendering because this is single page application. So before routing, page has been loaded. Now see, we have not routing in the dashboard, so it's order. So if you don't use routing, it will load. Whenever you use routing by React Router DOM, it will not load. It will simply from one page, it will just navigate to the page. So no loading. This is the attributes of single page application. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. See you soon. So welcome back. So in the previous video, we have created up to that place. This is login, this is register, this is home page. So now it's time to create the register and login page, not functionality, just merely tailwind creating the forms, static forms, not dynamic. So then we can work on that. So I have the code. This is only for uh, React and Tailwind code, nothing else. So this is for login, okay? So you will get the code, no worries. So this is login form. So if I save it, you see this is login form. So this is the login form, okay? Static. It has nothing. This is totally static. And go and take the registration form. Register, and we should bring the link from React Router DOM, and it will navigate to the login page. So let's go. This is the login, this is the register, okay? So you already registered, login. So we have created two forms, nice looking forms, and from the next tutorial we will start login functionality, as we have some users already registered by Postman. So we can start with login functionality, then gradually we will come register and everything. So this is login, this is register, this is home page, this is shop page. So everything is working, and we have the Redux functionality over here. So we will create API from the next login API. We'll bring data from database through API, okay, through Redux toolkit. Okay, so till then, wait, please wait, and see you soon. So now it's time to create some functionality in the login page, and first of all we need to bring the React hot toast, okay? So it will give us the notification, so you'll see what will happen. So npm install React hot toast, and we need to add it in the app.tsx. Okay, so bring this line over here. Above, below, above menu or below menu. So below menu, and we need to bring toaster over here, React hot toast. So now toast will work, and we need to bring the functionality over here. We need to bring functionality over here, that is in the login page. The login page, we need to bring a state over here, and that is const form data equal to use state. So use state will come from React, and as it is a TypeScript, so it will give some error. So let's see what the error it will give, and we need two things. Email. Can you remember what the payloads, I mean raw data we needed? I'm showing you, and we need email, and we need password. Okay, so we need email and password form data. Okay, so I need to come in the, so can you remember, look for login, what we need email and password. Okay, so these two things are needed. And now come to the form field. Okay, so in the form field, so we will take data from here, form data. Okay, so form data, in the email section we will give a value form data dot email, and we need email. We need on chains, event handler on change equal to handle chains, handle chains. So we need to create this function, otherwise it will give error. So const handle chains e dot, first of all write down e, so it will not give any error, but e will give error. E is declared but we don't ever read. E will give error for TypeScript. So handle chains, so we need two things in the password field also, form data dot password. Okay, so now come to here, e change for TypeScript. What you need to give here change event, HTML input element. So I am giving it for TypeScript, nothing else. Okay, so here we need const name value equal to e dot target. Okay, set form data. Okay, prev form data, so prev form data will be as usual previous form data, comma should be here. Okay, and name value, or it will be empty. So by this code we will get the form field data. Okay, on change form field data. So if you wanna check what we are getting for this code, so I am showing you for this code what we are getting. So you can console log name value, npm run dev, excuse me, so Shakil 1 2 3 4 5 6. You see what we are getting. So we are getting for this code, okay, as a form data, set form data, previous form data. Okay, so for that we are getting this. Okay, so in the next, so we need to bring login. Login is here. This is login endpoint. Okay, register login endpoint. So login endpoint will work as the use login mutation. So we should bring this use login mutation from here. So we need const login use login mutation. So we should bring a use login mutation from Redux. Okay, so we need handle submit also. We need handle submit to send the data to the backend. Okay, so let's write handle submit. So let's write the handle submit code. Okay, so this is the handle submit. So you have to give it here. When the form will submit, you will get the handle submit. So in the handle submit, what we have done, we are preventing the default behavior, and we are getting the res. I am showing you by console login. Don't worry. And we are getting the form data. This is our state. You see form data. And if we have data in res, this is the in operator. So user data will be res data. We will get the data in this format. I am showing you res.data. Okay, I'm showing you. Just a minute. And from where we are getting the login? We are getting login from here. You see, this is login, and login will come from user login mutation. Okay, so login user login mutation, and we need to bring this pass. So use dispass. So use dispass will come from React Redux. So why use dispass? To update the our reducer. Okay, so here is the state and action. I am showing you what we are getting in the action. So in the action we are getting action.payload.user. Okay, okay, let's console logging what we are getting over here in the reducer console log. State.user. Okay, okay, let's see. Okay, first of all, I am showing you the output, then it will be easy for you to understand. User login. Okay, I'm giving the perfect login credential. So you see we are getting the data. So we are getting data in res.data.user. Can you remember? Res.data.user. You see res.data.user. Okay, res.data.token. Can you remember? Res.data.user. Okay, and res.data.token. This format we are getting. And to update the reducer, in the reducer we want to update. Where is the reducer? This pass user exists. You see we have user exist and user no not exist. So what we are getting, we are console logging state.user. That means action.payload.user. So in the action we are getting the data. You see state.user, you're getting the data, email, name, role, and ID. So by this, what the data we are getting in action, it will update in the state. So it is updating here. Okay. So I hope that will make sense. If you don't even understand, let me know. So if we have the user and token, then we'll go ahead. You have to check, otherwise if it is undefined, it will give you error. So along with that, we want to set the data in our local storage also. So let go to the local storage, memory, application, local storage, application, local storage. You see, we are getting it as a JSON format. Okay. So again, I am login. So go to the application. In the local storage, we are getting the data. We are console logging. We are getting in the API as a payload, and we are getting the response res.data.user res.data.token. So everything is all right. So later what we are doing, so if it user exists, we are updating the our reducer. Okay, so I have show you the reducer. User exists, so we are getting data through action.payload.user, and later updating the state. So basically state is this portion, and action is what we are getting in our response. Okay, I have shown you by console logging. So if you console log, you will get you will have good understanding. Okay, then what we have, we have user exist, user no exist. So we want to make, oh, we should come here, and we are set from data to the empty, and else we want to get a toast response. If you don't get the response has no data, then we want to get face base query error. This is the RTKquery error by default. You can read it by searching. So unexpected error occur, and rest of the things that if we don't get the data, or if we don't process the data, what will happen. And you have to bring disperse from use disperse, these things will, and login from this. Login is the API, and this is the reducer. This is for reducer. Okay, so we are updating, we are getting data, and we are updating our reducer, and API is working. So if you come here and console log everything, it will make you a good understand. So we are getting that data. Okay, and the application, we are getting these things are updating for this code local storage. Okay, and disperse user exist, we are updating our reducer also. Later it will come handy, it will be needed. So thank you very much. In the next tutorial, we will start working on register page. Okay, thank you very much. So in the previous tutorial, what we have done, we have created the login functionality, and everything is working perfectly. But by this time, I have done one thing which I have forgotten to tell you, and that is I have included course over here. Without course, it will gives cross origin resource sharing errors. So it's not a big deal. Just import the course and just write this line, what is course. So merely app.use course. So this will not give you course error. So if you study more about course, cross origin resource sharing, and you can test it without course and with course, then you will understand, and definitely it will give you course error. Okay, so if you have problem, let me know and I will make you understand everything. And this is our login functionality. So another thing I want to say, if is error, if you fail to understand these things, say error. So where from we are getting error dot data, error dot data dot error. So for that, just uh, give the user which is not exist in your system. Okay, so this user is not exist in our system. So okay, it's a different error. So what's the error? It's getting error. So you see res dot error dot data dot error, res dot data error data dot error. So from here, user not found, this message will come up. Okay, so res dot error dot data dot error. So I make you understand everything, how error is coming and how the original data is coming and how we are getting the this user is exist in our system. So how we are getting res dot data dot user and res dot data dot token. So if error occurs, we are getting error like that, res dot error dot data dot error by this way. So if you console log everything, everything will be crystal clear. And if you wanna see what is over here, like what we are getting in the form data, you can see it also. Come here and write like that, p JSON stringify form data null for, then what the data you are getting, you can see over here. You see this is the email and password. So if I give Khalid, whatever you give, you will get over here. Say so this is the error, and we are not getting JSON stringify. Why? But we are not getting the real one. Oh, yeah, we are getting. Excuse me. So we are getting JSON stringify data. So this console logging and this JSON stringify will help you a lot to debug the codes, to see the to have a good understanding what is happening over here and work according to that. So if you have that data knowledge in your mind, so you can work it very smoothly. Okay, so I am removing it. So I have shown you the real data. Excuse me. I have shown you the error and everything. So I think it's working perfectly. So from the next tutorial, we are gonna use the register functionality. Okay, so see you there. Thank you very much. So now it's time to create on the register functionality, and before that I wanna make one thing clear, because A is creating problem. Instead we should give link, and A instead of ASRF we need to 2. So maybe link is not here. We should bring link from React router DOM. And is there any A? We can search. No A over here. In the register we have a, maybe we have A. No A over here. No. That's the result is not giving any A over here. So no problem. So in the login we had A and we have changed the A. And now what we need, so with the login functionality we have a lot of similarity, so we can take these two things from login to register, and every input field we can give that. Okay, value form data. Before that we need create const form data, set form data, use state, and initially we need name. Initially it will be empty, email, password, and we need phone number. Initially everything will be empty. Okay, so with form data we will get form data dot name, right? And we have the handle change, so that's why it's okay. We are solving this problem a little bit later. Before that, this is email. We need these things over here, form data dot email, and we need password, form data dot password, and we need phone. Okay, so we need handle chains, const handle chains. Okay, bare minimum function creation, so that no error are here. So we have a lot of similarity with login, and I am bringing login register form data. We need dispass. Okay, so we need dispass, handle change, and handle submit. These things will be almost similar, so if anything needed we will change. Okay, maybe handle change 2 times. Handle change. Okay, so we are removing it, and it has a lot of errors. No problem. Set from data. First of all we need toast, we need user exist from, we need not login. We should bring from event from React, not login, it should be register. Register form data. We disperse, we need disperse from use disperse, we need change event from React. So most of the errors are gone. Register form data. Okay, some errors are still user exist. So still some errors we are solving, no worries. Data in race, user data dot token, register form data. What we have over here, use state is very wrong. Form data, set form data. Okay, I'm checking. So it has some errors. I have solved it and I am explaining what I have done. I have created a new interface, register response, and bring the user and register response using over here response data. It was giving a TypeScript error. That's why I'm using register error and set from data, and I have newly used navigate. So navigate will come from use navigate. It will come from React router DOM. Okay, so if anyone register instantly, it will navigate to the home page. Okay, and I have some changes over here. Toast.success response data. So let's see how we are getting the data. We are getting the data like that way. So res.data.message. So you see res.data.message. So res.data.message. Okay, so res.data we are getting in response data, and response data.message, it means that res.data.message. Okay, like that way. So res.data.message. Okay, so we are getting error like that way. So another thing what we did, we use navigate, and we use toast notification, toast from submitted res. So you will get the code. If you don't understand, let me know. Phase based query, it is coming from RTKquery and nothing else. Another thing I have used value on chains, handle chains. Okay, and I am using a here. A is creating problem. That's why we should use link. So it is login. Say login and use link over here. And reset password. So I am also giving it a login. One now. Two. So all problems are solved and it's working, I think. So I am explaining everything. In the previous video, I have described you error, and set from data should be empty after the from submission. And along with that, I have created in the form field on submit, handle submit. Okay. Okay, so newly I have created a register response, and I am referencing user over here, and user is coming from types. Okay, and another thing I have used here is register. Register, it will come from use register mutation. Can you remember? Register, use register mutation. Use register mutation. Okay, so this is happening over here. Let's register a new user. Okay, so let's register a new user. Okay, so say test name, test email, test gmail.com. register. Okay, user registered successfully. So how you are getting the data? You have to console log everything. So you are getting data res.data.message, and you are getting the users over here. And along with that, in the application, you will get the JSON string. What we have done over here, you see register local storage. We have stored local storage. You see, this is the local storage, and that's why you're getting this data over here. And not only that, we are using use disperse, that will update our reducer. So this reducer state will update, user will be update over here, and state is updating this initial state, and action is receiving data from the API. Okay, in the previous video I have showed you by console logging. Again I am showing you. So let's do it once again. Okay, go to register, name test2, gmail.com. Okay, so you see we are getting the state user. So what we have done, you are getting for this console log. Okay, that means state is updating the initial state, state is updating the initial state, and action is receiving data from API, and later action.payload.user is updating the state. Okay, so these things is happening over here. So I think it will make sense. So even though if you don't understand, let me know. I will make you everything crystal clear for you. So I will be happy to help you if you don't understand. Okay, don't forget, don't hesitate to shoot the comment. Okay, thank you very much. So we are gonna create the most amazing part of this tutorial, and that is if anyone register or login. Right now he is not navigating anywhere. So if we navigate, call it. So it's staying in that page, but we want that if user is admin, he will automatically navigate or redirect to the admin dashboard. If the registered user is merely user, you will automatically redirect to the user. I mean role-based redirect. So authentication and authorize. This is called authorization. Okay, role-based authorization. So amazing part. So for that we need to create routes, and we need to log out functionality and conditionally rendering this. Everybody will not see the dashboard. Everybody will not see the order and cart. So lot of functionality we need to have in place, and for that, so we need some routes. So create the routes first. So where we can create the route in the components. Okay, so we need routes, I mean private routes. Okay, dot tsx. So in the private route, what we need to do, export default function private route, and we need token. So it will be admin route and private route. Okay, so private route, those users merely have the token, I mean his login. So this is will be the private route, and user will be routes will be work on that, depending on that. Okay, so token. So can you guess from where we will get the token? We'll get from use selector. Use selector hook. We should use selector hook, and it will come from state dot state root state and state user reducer. So we will get token from that. So if I can show you Redux reducer, so we'll get token from here. You see token. So from the reducer, okay. So root state we should import it. Root state from Redux store. It's coming from the wrong place. Root state from Redux store. Token, so const okay, set okay, set okay, use state false. So we being use state, okay, and we need use effect. Use effect, we need use effect if we have token, then set okay will be true, and if we don't have token, else set okay will be false. So this condition will act based on token. So, and we want to return okay. If it is okay, then outlet otherwise loading. Okay, so outlet will come from React router DOM and it should be loading. So we have the loading. So let's create the loading. Something weird. It's not all. .tsx. This is loading page. So we don't need React. Okay, so we need to bring loading from loading. Okay, so our private route is work. So can you understand what we are going to do? We need token. So if any user have token, say if any user logs in, say test, we have test. You see this user have the token. So token, if you have the token, it means that the user is successfully logged in. If no token, it means that he's failed to log in. So if he's login, so he's private route. You will use private route. I mean user. Okay, and we need loading, and we need another thing, and that is admin route. Okay, admin route.tsx. So in the admin route, export default function admin route. Okay, so we need const token and user. Token user use selector state or to root state. We are using root state for TypeScript. Root state will again gives error because root state should become from Redux store. Okay, and root state dot use reducer. Okay, it is giving error because are unused. No problem, we are gonna use it. So we need const okay set okay equal to use state it is false, and for TypeScript we should give it is boolean. Okay, and we need use effect. So in the use effect, const is admin boolean so user and user dot role. If you don't understand the code, don't worry, I will explain after writing. Admin and token okay. So this is admin set okay is admin, and we want to run this code if we have token and user. So if don't worry, I will make you understand. So if user equal to null return loading we should bring loading. Okay, return. Okay, outlet. Loading. We should bring outlet, and the loading should be like that. So this is our admin route and private route. Okay, so this is loading. So in the next tutorial we will make you understand how to I have written over here, even if it is needed by console logging or by JSON stringify, but we need some more code in the loading and private routes and include it in the app.tss tsx, which routes will be private route, which will be protected route. This is this is means authorization. So, authorization and role-based redirect. So this is the tricky and most amazing part, because user will be redirect to the uh, role-based redirect to the role-based dashboard. If the user is admin, he will redirect to the admin dashboard. If the user is merely user, he will be redirect to the user dashboard. So no more today. Wait for the next tutorial. Thank you.